Hey, what's up everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. Couple cool things today. So if you haven't, please subscribe and notify. But we have an 18 GT Whipple supercharged automatic. I'm going to talk about BOOSTane. I'm going to talk about how you get 100 octane. Read a lot on the internet about that. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about tire spin on the dyno and the upgrades we did to this particular 18 to get over 700 of the tires. When it was here a year ago, we were about 630 of the tires. So let's check out how we got there. All right, we're gonna go down and take a look at the engine compartment. I have Doug with me. I'm gonna tell you what we did this time around. And don't worry, at the end of this video, I'll put a link to the video I did about a year ago when I was making 630 of the tires, so you can watch that. But here's what we have going today. I'm gonna bring you up to date what was on the car before. When it came in last time, Stage 2 Whipple kit, 93 octane, straight up Stage 2 kit. We did a bigger radiator and oil pump gears. That was it at the time. Doug, come down, take a look. So Gen 5 Whipple, you get the big 132 throttle body. So it does come with bigger injectors as the Stage 2 kit, but we installed this time around DW95 fuel injectors. We dropped from the 3.7 pulley down to a 3.625. So we're gonna get about another roughly pound of boost. We installed a set of Kooks headers. So before we did the radiator, you know, I'm a big fan of cooling mods, but at the time you couldn't get a rear cylinder head cooling kit, which we did install this time around. It's by MMR. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can read about that and everything else we're talking about. So what we have, automatic, 100 octane, mixed, all right? We have the Gen 5 Whipple 132 throttle body, 95 pound fuel injectors, the fuel pump that comes in the Whipple kit, and Kooks headers. That's it right there. Let's check out a dyno pull and talk a little bit more about it. Okay, before we go look at the dyno graph, I want to talk real quick about BOOSTane. Okay, it's an octane booster. Don't go to AutoZone, someplace like that, and buy like some STP stuff. Or if you want to try to get 100 octane, this is awesome. This is a 32 ounce bottle. We do stock it here. I'll put a link in the description on how you can get that, but you can find this at many different places. There's a chart on the back. So we're running 93 as a starting point. The chart is very simple. We want to be over 100. It says if you want 104, mix one of these cans and with 5 gallons of fuel, you'll get 104. You can mix one can in with 35 gallons, get 100. So really, if you'll fill your tank up, put a whole can in, you're gonna be over 100, under 104. That's an easy way to do it. It's pretty sweet. You take the lid off these things, and then it comes with this right there. Just screw that on, it'll pour right in your tank, won't leak out, won't go on the side of your car. That works out awesome. But here's what we have. DynoJet SAE. Doug, come take a look. 719 real horsepower at 7,300 RPM, automatic. Torque, awesome, 593, peaking at 5,500. Now let me explain what's going on right here. Why does that look like that? All right, Doug, let me in here real quick. I'm gonna bring up a graph of when we were getting in the throttle on this earlier and it was spinning. We're gonna take a look so you can kind of understand what those graphs look like. So here's what we got. When you would just stab this on the dyno, come over here. Okay, 722 real horse, fine. Torque 520. Now the blue line is spinning, all right? See, we're higher here, but we're higher because we laid into the throttle so slow on the last pull to keep it from spinning. Look at torque, all right? It looks higher, but that's wide open, spinning. This is getting into the throttle really slow. Now, if you back away a little bit, look at the two graphs, exact same tune, you know, just two pulls apart basically, and then the blue line is so much lower and it's kind of drooped down right here. Sometimes it's more drastic. Sometimes it'll come like that. That's what it looks like if it's spinning, but once you actually get traction on the dyno, your number is of course up here more where you want it. Torque, same way. Droops down right here instead of climbing. This time it climbs. Okay, we have traction. It wasn't grabbing when it was spinning to almost 7,000. That's when the graphs start overlaying each other. So that's kind of something to look at when you see that it's spinning. If you have a manual training car, you'll see that also if your clutch is slipping. So I just want to take a second to show you a couple things. One, 720 tires, 590 torque, automatic. This car is going to be stupid on the street, super fast at the track. Then 100 octane. Don't go to AutoZone and buy something generic. Use something like BOOSTane. That's a really good way to get some quality octane in the tank. And you can just pour it right in. What I do, I just like pour it in and then fill my tank up and I'm good to go. Or you can mix it. You can use a fuel jug, whatever you want to do. One more look right here at this 18. Nice, clean looking car. You'd have no idea from looking at the outside of it. This thing is, 720 the tires basically, that much torque. Looking at the tires on the back of this car right here, from what's seen on the dyno, it's time for some super sticky ones. So hey, I'm Brent from Brenspeed. Couple things, email quote@brenspeed.com. What's it cost to get my Mustang built? You can check that description. I'll put links of everything we talked about, even down to the BOOSTane. I'll put links. You can click on it. You can read a lot more about it. So that's it for today. Please subscribe and notify. Leave that comment. Thanks for watching.